Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. Uh, what is Wildewitch RP, you might ask? Well that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And today we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velinara campaign setting. It is a thrilling, no, not as thrilling. It is a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, Game Master, Storyteller. With me is Sirenscape bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. And now, we get to meet our courageous and daring heroes as they wind down some at one of the taverns, playing some music, some instruments, and nothing bad's gonna happen at all. So, why don't we begin with an introduction for Freesta?
Hi, I'm Shay, and I play Freesta. She's an Eladrin blood hunter who embodies a cold complexion and icy resilience, with magic powers from her mysterious, fathomless patron.
Can't wait for that mystery to be less mysterious. Next up for our introductions, why don't we get a introduction for Tala?
Hi, I'm Meridian, and I play Tala, who's a total cleric. She's at one of her best friend's village, and she's making mistakes and putting her foot in her mouth, which is really difficult because she's a turtle. Yeah, just want to make sure everybody's okay.
Amazing. Next up for our introductions, let's learn about Andy.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I play Andy Quickfoot, who is a Lightfoot halfling bar whiz. She has a lot going on, but in general, she loves food. She wears a red vest, and she loves to play a family drum and flute along with her violin. Her familiar's name is Perry, and he's currently in weasel form. And she's terrified of large trees because of a certain tree from her childhood, which is problematic. And then she loves her brother very much, but he's been a problem child, and so many stressors and whatever. It's very stressful.
Oh no, how stressful. And then last but not least, let's get an introduction for Ray.
God, okay. Hi, I'm Anna. I play Ray, a tiefling wizard who escaped a prison island and now travels with the group. She also likes peanuts.
Guys, I can't even get through introductions.
We don't get to do that.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So, last we left off, you all had went to the Red Fern Tavern, since Beck didn't want to be closer to some more immediate family. And you all decided that you would do a bit of a jam session. So why don't we start off with performance checks from everybody?
Yay! For rolling dice? What is this? Can I help people?
I don't think I was doing anything.
You're conducting. It's been decided.
I...
Perform!
Sure.
How good of a conductor. Oh!
Very good. Thank you very much.
So does
See,
this
this is
save
fine.
my disgrace?
I will say that with a 19, one person amongst the group is allowed a reroll.
Ray! How does
What?
Beck do?
Beck is a little rusty. Thankfully he does have proficiency in what he's doing.
Oh, that's good. Oh no!
Really? A 7?
What is happening?
It's the nuts, guys. Not the peanuts.
There's an allergy.
Fingers are a little inflamed.
Overall, your jam session goes very well. Beck is perhaps, he doesn't practice as much, in his current line of living, and also probably has some stress that is affecting the way that he plays. But overall, you all are able to relax, unwind, have a bit of fun.
Yay. Good job, team. Triangle was great. Violin was okay. Conducting excellent.
Thank you, thank you.
Backup drums need work back.
You just see that he rolls his eyes. But you do have the evening ahead of you. If you wish to partake in any sort of merriment, or if there's something else you wish to do, you are welcome to approach it.
I think Andy at some point would excuse herself from the group and just go sit by the river. Contemplate life.
Do I notice that you're gone?
Yeah, I'll say I'm gonna go sit by the river. It's not that far, I don't think, from the tavern. Like
Not
you
very
can see
far.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Is
okay?
you-
Do you want one of us to go with you?
Nah, it's just the river, it's fine.
Okay.
Have
Can
fun.
it- Where's Beck?
He's seated at the table still.
Is anybody sitting next to him?
I mean, you're
Let
all
it go.
kind of at the same table.
I push whoever's sitting next to him away, and I sit down, and then I look at him, and I go, Beck,
Tala.
what do you know about the sword that was hiding in the caves?
I don't know about a sword that was hiding in the caves.
Inside check.
Roll an insight check. Yeah.
Amazing.
He's secretive, for sure, but he's never really lied to your group. He's withheld information, sure, so, you have no reason to think that he is lying when he gives you the answer that he does.
I'm worried about her because, you know, it talks to Andy.
There are plenty of magical items that have a level of sentience. It is worrisome, but I can only do so much for her. She's always gonna be my little long strider.
So you're not concerned about the fact that we found a magical sword in the caves
I am.
where you have an evil entity and that's talking to her and she's being secret about it and she won't tell us anything.
I am concerned. But my concern has always been there. That's why I left in the first place. And I don't want to be my father. I don't want to place any expectations. I trust Andy that if something was too much for her, she'd let us know.
I turn to my friends. Are you guys concerned that the sword is talking to her?
A little bit, but I agree with Beck that if it were to go, sideways, Andy would let us know.
And I
Okay.
think we can also all, even if something does happen and something comes of it that Andy really can't help or something, I'm sure we could come up with some sort of solution together.
Yeah, I could take Andy in a fight.
Just sit on
I look
Andy.
at Beck when I say that. Just to see his
He just
reaction.
takes the tankard in front of him and takes a long drink. He doesn't do anything else.
Trying to wink up at him again. Stop ignoring me.
Like, he's recognizing that you did eye contact, but he's choosing not to engage in this moment.
That's worse. I roll my eyes. I turn around. Dramatically. Then I turn back around and continue with the conversation.
Beck will look at Tala and... Are you concerned that the sword is talking to Andy?
Well, yes. Because, it's like, Andy has always been secretive, so I can't just go ahead and blame her for that. She's her own person, like you guys said, but we don't know what the sword is saying to her. Like, is it giving her good advice, bad advice, any advice? Is it telling her jokes? Like,
What
Well,
if they have their own inside jokes without us?
Oh,
were
that
you
makes me very sad for some reason.
were you worried when Andy was talking to me and you didn't know what I was saying?
yes.
Noted.
No offense, but you're worse than Andy. You're very, very, very secretive, and you're by yourself instead of with the other people, so we don't know what's going on in your head. And you have a big influence on Andy and how she feels, and she left home for you. Of course, I'm concerned about what you're gonna say to her and do all of that stuff, but being a respectful friend is hard. And I pout.
Yeah, it's just better to kind of cut ties with everyone.
That's a wrong thing to say.
So angsty.
Oh no, don't be like that. Krista likes them.
Do I?
I would never have called Ansel angsty before.
Yeah, he's more like, he's sad boy energy, but he's not angsty.
Are you sure about that?
I can
I
put
hope
more
so.
hurt. I can put more hurt into Ansel and make him angsty.
Do it. Do
You
it.
could.
Do it.
I could.
I can fix him.
Hey, you.
Ugh.
What?
Beck kind of just gives a half-hearted shrug after his comment, and continues.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Are you concerned about us as our friends?
I'm concerned about Freesta, who says that she can take her Andy in a fight. I'm concerned that you might draw attention that is more dangerous to Andy. I mean, no more dangerous than the attention that I bring to Andy. So, no. I'm not really concerned.
Thanks. One more question. Is Thurman after you?
I don't know. He might. He might not be.
Like, did you leave going, bye, handsome, I love you, but I gotta go because this cult sucks? Or did you not tell him you were gonna go? Like, was he your handler, and now you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gone. So he's like going, oh no, he betrayed me.
Devin was the one to recruit me. He's a higher up of sorts, yeah. But, as you might have seen, I don't really do the explanation on the way up.
Oh, yeah, we noticed. Sorry, was that Asui? I'm sorry.
I am definitely a person you don't have to worry about being asshole-ish around.
Okay.
I will say that your passive insights would be enough to tell that after that final question, Beck's mood is not as it's not as light. A little more somber.
I would like to cast Detect Thoughts. Is he like, thinking about him and his ex-boyfriends, like in an intimate situation?
Yeah, do you want to cast that right in front of him with all verbal and somatic components?
No, I don't have the spell.
I know.
Damn it.
Andy, you are in a quiet spot near the river, just watching it flow. You hear the sort of background susurrations of the tavern and the babbling water in front of you. What's going through your mind?
A lot of things. Andy would just kind of sit Perry on like her knee or something, and just kind of mutter to herself about all the things that are happening. Like, people keep wanting her to say things, and she doesn't want to say things. They want her to speak more about what's been happening when she doesn't want to, and Grandma Stefania's a thing, and there's stuff inside the tree. And she doesn't know if she can trust the sword. And she's worried about the Shadow Steel Syndicate coming after her brother, and about Leaf and his child, and his connection / influence on the tree, or vice versa, the tree's influence on him, and the fact that they need to talk to the elders tomorrow, hopefully. Yep, and my father wants to make me herald, so that's fun.
As you're muttering this kind of to yourself, Perry, who seems a little bit more active in the night, weasels of course being nocturnal,
Makes sense.
that sounds like a lot.
Yep. Yeah. It's great. I don't like what I have to do, but I feel like I have to do it, so I
It's like when you have to dig up the stuff that you buried before the hibernation. You don't like doing the digging, but there's good stuff underneath.
Yeah, except this time I didn't bury it in the first place. I don't even know if it's a good thing that I'm digging for. Maybe it's a pile of horse crap. I don't know. Or maybe it's lava that I'll fall into and die with everyone else around me. Sorry, what?
Well, I don't think it's lava.
That's good. I'm glad. Mhm.
I don't think I've ever even seen lava.
It's also probably a good thing. Yeah, I'll do minor illusion for you, and like she'll do like the little like ta-da. I've never seen it either, but I've heard stories. You have like this mountain thingy that gets really angry, and then like lava just kind of goes whoosh, and then everyone dies.
Yeah, but the mountain must feel better after that.
Well, sometimes it blows itself up in the process. So,
Makes way for a
but
new
maybe.
mountain.
Yep, geology a la Perry. I love it.
Well, I think if you're the mountain and all this stuff is the lava, that you won't blow yourself out. I think you're a really strong mountain.
Aw, have you been talking to Tala?
No, but sometimes I smell a friend that comes out of her shell.
Oh yeah. Alika?
I don't know her name.
You haven't spoken to her?
Well, if you get into like the details, I really can only speak to you. Like, I'm not really an animal. I'm kind of an animal.
Fair. You're like a sprite wearing a weasel clothing. I don't know. You could. Do you understand common? I don't even remember how find familiar was. um,
Yeah, I understand common.
could you write common?
Probably not.
Yeah, okay. Never mind then. I was gonna say you could like get a little stick, scratch it out. But yeah, okay. Maybe we can find Alika in a bit. But you want to like play in the river? I don't know. Do weasels play in rivers? Asking for a friend.
Well, do you want to play in the river? We can
Not
play
really,
together.
because it'll be wet.
Oh.
Sorry. Maybe I should though. That might be good. Alright, I'll go play in the river with Perry.
Sorry. I
Try
would
not to get swept away.
yeah. You can stay close to the more shallow bank side of the river. And
Great.
splash around.
Lovely. I guess I'll leave my stuff on the side.
Yeah.
Except for sword, I guess. You don't mind getting wet, do you?
You can keep me with the rest of your things. I'll
Okay.
still be here.
Oh, great. I'm so glad. Okay. Splish splash.
Ray, Frista, Tala. Back to you all near the tavern. Beck is here as well. How are you guys, how are you guys doing? What do you guys... How it goes?
Guess I'll be doing some yoga. Haven't done it in a while.
De-stress.
Yeah.
Wizard yoga, I love it.
Wait, is Lorcan around?
No, I don't think the NPCs came with you to, the Red
Oh.
Tavern.
Oh yeah, didn't he like split off somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to find Carrick last time.
Dang it.
Traitor.
Because right now would have been perfect.
So, Beck, how about you tell us some embarrassing stories about Andy from childhood? I could use some blackmail.
Roll a persuasion check, please. You will have advantage because chat redemption. Grim.
Oh yeah. 12. Not bad for me.
Too late. It's been redeemed. uh Embarrassing stories. Hmm. And you see as he kind of gets this far off look in his eyes. I guess there was one time when she was real small. Probably doesn't even remember this. We were all kind of doing the family thing, making music. Her lessons hadn't started yet, but she wanted so bad to be playing with the rest of us. Through the biggest fit. But, yeah. Now look at her.
That's nice.
Is it true that she used to have a favorite story about a dinosaur and a dirt under the floor?
If she did, that might be one of the things that kind of falls with time that I can't quite recall.
Oh, okay. Beck, what makes you happy?
These days, peace and quiet.
After all of this is over, is that what you want to do? Is to come back home and live peacefully?
I don't know about coming back.
Oh, wow.
Some people aren't meant to stay in one place forever. And I think the community would do good to learn that.
Well, you know, we have a house over in Winterville.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I've made a stop there.
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't say hi?
It was in the middle of the night and I was trying not to be noticed by your house guard.
Oh, well, he's useless anyways.
I've kept an eye on all of you. And Andy. Since I heard that Andy was looking for me.
Yeah. She's loyal that way. So what you're all saying is I should respect her wishes and trust her and not say anything about the sword.
That's what I would do, but I can't control you just as much as I can't control Andy.
No, but I usually do whatever Krista and Andy and Ray says tells me to do. So, okay.
Is there any other interactions you wish to pursue this evening before you return to the Quickfoot Burrow and take your rest?
Andy would probably go back to friends all wet and go, so we do still need to set up the meeting with the elders.
Why are you wet?
Are you okay?
I blame Perry, and I'm just like pointing at the wet weasel on my shoulder.
Who does like the full body like shake water off?
Oh, great. Not on the drums!
I'm just going to press the digitation and dry you off a little bit.
I appreciate it, thanks.
A little bit.
It's a
Yeah.
cantrip. What do you want from me?
Do we have any towels?
It's fine. What time is it, Faye?
I would say it'd be close to about maybe at this point in the evening, 9, maybe 10. You've been out for a little bit the whole day.
If I look towards where the elders' houses are on the hill, are they lit?
Most of them do not seem to be lit. There are
Damn.
a few that are burning the midnight oil, so to say.
Can I tell which ones those are from this distance?
Roll for me a history check. It will not be terribly difficult for you.
Bet. Oh, 21.
You would notice the of the ones that are up late, they are Elder Joyce and Elder Joby.
Cool. Oh, I haven't spoken with Joyce yet. Say, maybe let's stop by the Elder Joyce's abode on the way back and see if we can get a meeting. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go in the morning.
Okay, you know best.
Great. What?
Great taste in music, though.
I was drinking coffee. You can't make me laugh.
I mean, we can.
My coffee is 14 minutes away.
I don't want to be having coffee out my nose on stream. Thank you very much.
Wait, Shay, did you say
Great.
coffee?
Yes, I ordered food and
It's
coffee.
9 at
Yes.
night.
What do you want from me?
Live
Okay,
your
one,
life.
That's
one,
true.
it's 9:17, so get your facts right.
You know what?
Get,
It's
What?
underestimating. You know, it's fine.
it is fine. Go cry. Go cry into your unopened envelope.
No!
Oh, jeez.
Like, maybe? No, okay. I was gonna say maybe I'll open it, but I'm too scared to open it.
Just teleports us back.
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid to open it. Open it in a high stress situation. If you need to leave.
Boy, is Beck gonna join us? Yo, Beck, you coming with us to see Elder Joyce? It'll be so fun.
Roll persuasion.
Oh. Alright, dice gods. Oh, that's fun. That's a little smiley face. Okay, we do that. A dirty 12.
He is quiet for a moment. Takes a sip. You can see the contemplation in his features. Sure.
Yay! Alright. Back across the river
As we
to
walk,
Elder Joyce.
can I like walk next to you?
Mhm.
And I go,
Oh.
Andy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was talking with everybody, and so I was like concerned about the sword, and I was talking to you and everything else, but um, they all told me to respect, your wishes and trust you, and I can worry about it and be concerned about it, but not to say anything. So I'm gonna do that, okay?
Okay, I believe in you. You can do it.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay. Did you know this being respectful friends sucks?
Yeah, for sure. It's better to be disrespectful. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
I don't know. That sounded like a really good advice.
There's a snort from Beck.
Great. Glad to know he still has a sense of humor. Logan would probably agree with that too. Oh, wait. Beck, did you know that you met Logan, yeah. You met Logan. He and Carrick are gonna be the new Leaf and me, I think. So we'll try and get him out of here as quickly as possible.
You see, like, the mild amusement of your joke turn to the mild despair of another you and Leaf.
Just say it. Hopefully less problematic. Anyway, I mean the guy's like 40 and he's like problem child. Anyway, it's impressive, is all I'm saying.
I'm worried, again, because I've observed your companions and yourselves, that while they may not be perhaps as problematic, there might be a level bit more destruction.
That's very possible. Although Logan is not a magic person. So luckily, he cannot. I don't know if that's better or worse, but my point is that not to pick on Ray, but he probably can't blow up as much stuff at once.
We can get him dynamite.
Let's not do that.
Let's keep dynamite far from my brother.
Is this a contest?
No, it's not. Okay.
No?
I need to talk to the elder about how good we've been, okay? We don't need to bring this up.
Oh,
Are you
right.
sure?
No
Yes,
dynamite.
positive.
Maybe we should bring up how we thought about dynamite, but then
No,
had
I
the
don't-
realization that we should not have dynamite in this community. And then he'll see that we have really good,
Yeah.
Joyce is probably not the person to bring up dynamite to.
No, that would be
Oh,
a
is it
bad
a story there?
Oh.
Cool. Grandma Stefania, yeah? You know Grandma Stefania.
Mhm. Yeah, we met her. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I know you, Andy.
Thanks for the input, Andy.
Joyce and Grandma Stefania are very much cut of the same cloth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I turned to Ray. What does that mean?
It means they have like similar opinions and like intentions and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like similar personalities of some
Okay.
of sorts.
Yep. What do I remember about Elder Joyce side stuff?
Well, of course, she is deep gathering.
Mm-hmm.
She is very much a business-minded woman.
Okay.
She is analytical, mathematical. Things are with purpose when it comes to Joyce.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, yeah, I'm sharing that. Mathy person.
A
Mm-hmm.
nerd. Great.
Yeah, but without the colloquial stuff that comes along with being a nerd, I don't think she's very fun to be around.
So a boring nerd. Great.
Sure. Kind of like the comp sci folks. Yeah.
Ouch.
Kidding to all the computer science people. Uh,
Wow.
So, as you walk through the community here, eventually you get to the lane where all the elders kind of congregate, and you're passing by. Again, most of the houses here are dark. Only a few of them still have lights, candles that burn inside. There does seem to be, as you pass by Elder Jovian's, music played at a perhaps louder than tolerable level. But Andy,
I love this song.
you recall that the Elder's hearing is going, so this is probably the only way that he could truly hear it.
yeah, okay. We gotta yell at him now, and he gets things all mixed up, and it's just easier to like do sign language or something because yeah.
I'm so sorry that I added Caraman dancing to your community lore.
I'm not. Fairy fire,
That's the thing.
different lights all the time. So, eventually you stand at the door to Elder Joyce's abode.
Yikes. Yeah, I'll just kind of knock, trying to be like as like direct as possible. Like sharp raps, no like light knocking, but like authoritative. If that makes sense.
Okay. Just make this a straight charisma check.
Oh no. For knocking? We still would be proud. 17.
17. Well, you're trying to knock with a particular reception.
Sure.
So I need to have a merit. Uh, as you knock, you would hear footsteps on the other side, a shuffling, and then the door kind of pulls open, and you see the face of Elder Joyce looking out, and then looking in surprise when she notices you, Andy.
And I'll like bow. Hi, Elder Joyce. Good evening. Nice to see you.
Well, good evening, What brings
Yeah,
you here?
Yeah, apologies for the late hour. We've been looking around the community and getting in touch with Leaf and such, and I should have done this sooner, but I was wondering if I could talk with the elders tomorrow.
Is there some sort of emergency?
Um, yes, I'm concerned about the tree, and I'd like to talk with you all about it since you are the elders and know a lot of things that I do not.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh god.
You see her brow furrows a bit as she thinks about what you say. What are you worried about with the tree?
I am concerned that it is a bad influence. And I know that sounds weird, but there's been odd things happening, and it all ties back to the tree.
She purses her lips. And do you have any evidence of this?
Yes?
Are you going to be forthright about that?
Uh-huh. Leaf has some of it. Actually. He should probably be there. Poison has another bit. He should probably be there. It's a long story. Mm-hmm.
Roll another persuasion check, please.
Same rule.
Right here. And as she says that, she's going to move back into her abode.
And like close the door.
Yes.
Uh
She did say wait there. It doesn't seem
Oh,
that
no.
she's...
Oh no. Wait, is she alone in her house?
Potentially.
Okay, I guess we're waiting outside. Can I do a subtle cast of detect thoughts?
Yeah, why not?
Alright, let me just double check. Yeah, I have one more sorcery point. Okay. Ugh.
Let me just double check on how that works.
30 foot? Oh, I gotta see him.
Yeah,
Oh, but it can do like the searching thing though
when
I
you
don't
can't
them.
see, you can sense the
Mm.
presence of the mind. Within 30 feet of you, you sent a handful of minds.
Shit.
Because you have you, everyone who's outside
Okay.
with you, Joyce, the neighbors. And there's a collection of people. It's a few minutes, but Joyce does return. And she has a piece of parchment in her hand that she will deliver to you, Andy. You see it's her handwriting, as well as a stamp at the bottom.
Yeah, what does it say?
It is basically a writ of authorization and authenticity. I'll call
For
forth.
what? Oh.
I'll call forth the elders. We'll get you a meeting midday. You spend the morning finding everyone who you think has evidence and telling them that their presence is required. If they give you anything, you show them
Okay, and I'm gonna hug her.
that. It's a very sort of stiff response before she would return the hug, but it is very like stilted and awkward.
Great. Thank you so much, Elder Joyce. I will do that. Midday. Okay. Under the tree, I guess.
It will be under the tree, especially if that's your concern.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Should I bring anything else? I haven't ever met with the elders willingly before. I feel like there might be some ceremony.
You bring the evidence that you have for your claims, and everything else will fall into its rightful course.
Okay. Sounds good.
With that, Elder Joyce will return back to her house for the evening, having to
Good
attend.
night.
She bids you all farewell. But any other business that you wish to attend to this evening? Or do you head back to the borough?
Punch my brother in the shoulder. See, that wasn't so bad.
I'm also sure that she probably didn't see me behind your very tall companions.
You were hiding?
I was staying to the back. I said that I would come, not that I would make myself readily viewed.
Alright, fair enough. Anyway, she didn't sense your odorous presence and stab you, so that's, I guess, good.
If anyone's got a stabbing presence between the two of us, I think it is you.
What? Excuse me.
Comes part and parcel with being a little sister.
Uh-huh. Can I, like, actually, like, fight this guy now?
You could try.
I would love to. Can I try and, like, actually punch him?
Yeah, give me
Not
an
that
unarmed
any
strike.
damage. Great. Alright, come here, +3. Oh, okay, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
actually, yeah, that'll hit him. And he just kind of rubs the spot. I think that very much proves my point.
Fuck. Wait, now I want to,
Kind
like,
of shadow
actually...
depletion.
It's just gonna... No, I won't do that. Can I give him a vicious mockery, though? Actually, no, that's so mean! Oh!
Hey, I mean, she didn't stab you, so.
Yeah, I
do, like,
feel like
little
that
stabs.
also proves my point, because if I had stabbing energy, she would have stabbed me. I like you. And he points to Ray.
Traitor. Hey,
Switching
Ray, question.
sides.
Sorry, not Ray. Faye, question. Can I do minimum damage with a cantrip if I so choose?
You know what? Why not?
Great. He's getting vicious mockery.
What do you say to him?
Oh, there's so many things I could say, but I don't want to actually be mean. Never mind. I'm not going to say anything mean to him. I can't.
Why not?
I can't.
Just
Uh-huh.
come on.
I would take psychic damage.
Well, then you could both take psychic damage. It could be a beautiful experience together.
Aw,
A bonding
these
experience.
psychic buddies.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Okay,
as
okay.
there's
I'll tell him something then. Oh, that's so mean. See, I don't like any of these. Are so mean though.
Do it.
Call him a bitch or something. It doesn't need to be creative. No offense, bitch.
I know. I don't know. Gosh. Okay, I'll just tell him that he'll have a sparsely attended funeral, which isn't as mean as it should be. But I don't want to say anything more mean.
but it's also probably truer than
I know.
you might think. Alright, he'll make that wisdom save. What's the DC?
17.
You see where he flinches for a moment and just kind of gives a side glare off to Andy. He probably has catched on to what has happened here, but as the siblings bicker on your way back to the burrow, this is where we take our first ad break this evening. So, hang out with us. We will be right back to continue along with our story, but before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can always do so through my Ko-fi, link that is on screen, as well as in our chat room. Donations unlock awesome perks to the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, new quests, all sorts of fun things. So, stick around. We'll see you all very soon.
Yoga pants.
I have
No.
ideas
No.
on how Lorcan would dress for yoga. And
Oh no.
they are not appropriate for stream.
Yeah.
Said
My
like the whole
DMs
bring
are
me to
open.
life.
So, as we are returning, you guys have made it to the Quickfoot Burrow. There is the little camp outside for the tall folks that aren't moving in and making do with the halfling-sized area because of, scheming purposes, like Lorcan.
Yikes.
So,
Is anyone else still up?
yeah, I'd say that Ansel is awake outside. Terminder is most likely awake, and you know what? She's also outside. She doesn't want Ansel to be alone. But she does keep.
Parents or brothers up?
There are lights inside the burrow. Are you looking for someone specific?
Andy would go look for her da with a very sheepish grin on her face. Is Beck with us?
Beck does not go inside.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
But yeah, you'd be able to find your da. He is in his office. Much like the last time you found him.
Alright, yeah, Andy would kind of knock on the door, just to let him know she was there and say, hi, Da, how's it going?
Hi, Andy. It is a day as any other, it seems.
Okay, well, I was wondering if before bed, if you wanted to, play some music.
At that, he looks up. There is not quite a wariness in his eye, but whatever's there is only there for a moment as he looks you over. It sort of softens and you can play.
Great. I'll go put my stuff down and get my family drum.
He nods. And you can see that perhaps some of the tensions of the day bleed away in that moment.
Yeah, I'll just play songs with them if anyone else wanted to join in. Welcome to.
I'd sit and listen, but a respectful distance away. Hunched over because I'm in a halfling-sized house.
Aw.
Anyone who is going to be performing, go ahead, roll me a performance check.
I kind of want to. Again.
Oh no.
I don't think Ray's getting any better at this.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
There is a moment between Andy and Herda during the playing, but as Ray tries to jump in and isn't quite doing so well, he'll actually move in to act as tutor and
Aw.
begin to teach you the proper finger placements.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
God, I hate all of you.
The conversations in this chat. No, Faye.
Thanks.
Absolutely not. No. I refuse.
We have fun here, guys.
Uh-huh.
So, anything else?
Nope. Go to bed. Night. No conversations. No nothing. Not looking at Ray. Not looking at Oyster. Nothing. Not looking towards Lorcan at all. God.
So, yeah, if there's no other conversations or scenes for this evening, you're able to find your beds and rest.
Can I hit
Wait.
the button thing?
Yeah, press the button.
Thank you. I gotta.
I
okay.
forgot I had like 1 health off this whole entire
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because the stupid caves.
Okay.
Was that what it's from?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
At least that's what mine was from.
I've been down a little, but I done a crimson right for funsies.
I forget what this was from actually. Like it wasn't anything major. It's from something stupid, I think.
It could have been the caves. You might have scraped yourself and taken 1 point of damage.
I think it was the
It
caves, because I
could
couldn't
have been it.
find anybody.
I just can't remember. I feel like it was something stupid. God, now do I have to go back and watch the VODs for this?
Probably, yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're saying not to take locate creature?
What?
I'm doing my spells.
I don't know what that
said-
spell does, my friend.
What do you mean? Don't you have access to it?
I don't have it. I have access to it, but I don't have it. Oh, it's a 4th level? Oh, gross. Who are you looking for? We know where the tree is.
Just in case, like Beck gets kidnapped.
Sure, go for it.
You suck ass. Hold on. Wasn't there
I
like a
got
3rd
surprised,
level
buddy. I
spell
don't
that I
know.
was supposed to take?
No idea.
Remove curse. Okay, so that's one.
Did Beck stay with us at night, or did he like vanish
Uh,
into thin air?
for anyone who is outside, who's staying at the tent there, Beck does leave. He's got his own accommodations, unsure of where.
Checks out.
So you don't think I said, oh, stone shape. We don't need stone shape anymore, but just in case, right? Okay, screw the locate creature. I'm gonna do stone shape because we gotta go down to the caves, right?
Well, we got a meeting at noon, so
Right. But could be today.
sure, yeah,
Okay. All right. I think I have it.
great.
Thank you.
I do not have this problem with Andy. It's fixed. Can't
Yeah,
change
it's me and Ray.
Anything
Struggle.
that
Do I
has
need-
spells,
Do I need lesser restoration?
it maybe.
Should I
That's-
have like either spiritual weapon or locate object?
You can have whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, there's use for all of these, and we don't know what will be useful until we need it. So
I mean, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Like, hey, what do you think?
Faye, tell us what to take.
Yeah.
No, that's not helpful.
We said no to Zone of Truth, right? Oh no, you have Zone of Truth.
I don't have
Don't
Zone
you?
of Truth. No.
Do we need Zone of Truth?
Andy
No, it's
wouldn't have
not.
mentioned it. Just pick your spells,
No
roll
one
die.
knows.
Motherfuckers. I mean, oh! We're playing here on stream.
The third
That's two. That's two.
One
Wait,
more and
isn't
you're
it
out the
technically
campaign
the third?
permanently.
Okay, it took a little bit longer this stream though. That's good.
Oh, what was it? Priesta getting the two right after each other last one?
Yeah, I think I swore
that
like
was
5 times 18 minutes in.
Yeah.
Because of the
Mhm.
7
Yeah.
that, like, say
That was great.
manifested.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the most I've talked about are peanuts.
I
You're
thought you were
doing
going to
great.
say something else. The first syllable got out and I started to panic.
Okay, maybe we should start walking.
So, where do you go this fine morning after you all have rested?
I want to go find Leaf first of all.
Easy enough to find him. He's having breakfast in your house.
Oh, what a pal! Did he sleep here?
Yeah, they're part of the guest rooms, remember? Like, his wife is...
Well, I
Bed-
thought that was a temporary arrangement. Okay.
It is, while she's pregnant.
Oh, okay. I see. I got it. It's a big house, okay?
It is.
For some.
By halfling
Okay.
standards.
By halfling standards. Lots of rooms. Hi Leaf, how's it going? How's Penny?
She's doing good. How are you?
I've been better, to be quite honest.
Yeah, late
There's
nights will do
meeting?
that to you.
Oh, what does he mean by that? Faye, can I do an insight check?
Yeah, do an insight check.
I don't trust this guy at all. That's a 12.
Yeah, he's just saying stuff. I mean, he's got a point. Late nights, might lead to a sleeplessness or restlessness that carries over into the next day.
We didn't wake you, did you? Did we? With our playing music?
For the family, put up with a lot of things that might be unpleasant.
Terribly sorry. I was totally unaware that you were staying here as in sleeping. My bad. But anyway, would you be terribly inconvenienced if you joined us for a meeting up at the Lantern Tree in however many hours it is until noon?
What kind of meeting?
An information sharing meeting.
Sure. I'll be there.
Okay. Lovely. Okay. See you then. Have a good one. Leave. Go try and find Corson next.
Yeah. You feel Leaf watching you as you leave.
Hey, that's comforting. Can I insight his look that I don't see?
I'm gonna say no. You just know that he's looking at you.
Alright. Cool.
Alright. Yeah. Go ahead, give me a investigation to find person.
22.
You find him in the in his house. Not yet out by the tree for the day. Just sort of enjoying the morning on the porch.
Great. Hello, Corzin. How's it going?
Good morning, Andy.
Yeah. Say, are you gonna be at the tree around midday today?
He looks out into the distance and it seems a fine day to visit the tree.
Great. Okay. I'd really like it if you were there around midday. So I'll see you. I'll see you then.
And he'll nod.
Great. We haven't seen Beck, right? He's been
You do not
my
have you have not seen Beck this morning, no.
schmuck. Cool. Was there anyone else who we needed to serve, if you will? I feel like we're giving papers to people. Yo, sword. Does anyone else be useful? I think everyone else is dead, right?
Dead or unable to testify.
Great. And Bones, say you wouldn't want to share any more insightful information on the eve of destroying my family, would we?
If information needs to make itself aware, I will do what I can for you, Andy. I do not wish you to befall any tragedies.
That's not ominous at all. Okay, great. Yay. And Angie's just gonna kind of like go, well, that was all I had planned before tearing my family apart. Oh, did my alarm trip at all? Last night, Faye? It would have lasted 8 hours. These were the two on the archive door.
Just the passage of when your group had left. Throughout the
Okay.
evening, there was no other triggering. But who
Alright.
knows?
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
I have an idea of who just responded that. But as Andy's going around and collecting these figures to make sure that they are at the noon meeting, what are the rest of you all doing?
It's really awkward being left at someone's house and then they leave and you're just kind of there. Like, this is like social anxiety 101.
It's gonna become a murder mystery.
Don't jinx it, because with everything that's been happening, that is plausible. I'm just going to sit here politely and just smile and nod at anyone that passes by.
Uh-huh. Cause that's not creepy.
I'm being polite and respectful. More than you can say.
What did I do?
You're being mean to me.
I'm sorry. Could I give you a hug?
Sure?
Yay!
Okay.
It is sometime during the morning social anxiety that there is the soft cough of someone looking around, and just outside of the little tent that you've created outside the Quickfoot Burrow is Beck approaching.
Hello.
Good morning.
So, where were you last night?
In my own tent?
That's very vague.
I understand.
What's your problem with me?
I don't have a problem with you. Why do you think I have a problem with you?
I don't know. Lisa just walks away.
He looks to Ray. Is it because I didn't say hi to her during the sendings?
I don't know. She's kind of, she's kind of odd to me too earlier. So maybe it's just a her problem.
And he nods. Andy here or awake yet? I know that she's a big sleeper.
Um, want to go check?
No, I don't really want to run into any of my family.
Yeah, that's fair. I could go check.
Yeah, if you want. I wouldn't mind.
Alright. Ray will go look for Andy, I guess.
Alright, give me an investigation check, right?
Andy! I had to find the button.
15.
Oh, that's not bad.
As you kind of crouch and move through the Quickfoot household, because it is a halfling house, you don't find Andy. However, as you are, calling out her name, you do end up from three different family members, small little breakfast hand food. So you've got like a muffin, a bagel, and something else that just gets piled into your hands after. Oh no, we haven't seen Andy this morning. And as you're on your way out, you do pass by Leaf, Andy's cousin now by law, though just a close friend and relative in youth. Um, oh, Andy went out earlier this morning. Seemed to have something in mind.
Thank you. Do you wanna... Wait, what did I get? Muffin, bagel, and...
You've got a muffin, a bagel, and a digestive bar.
Can I offer some to Leaf?
Thank you. I think we're good.
Okay.
The missus has been getting a lot of sweets already.
Alright. Is she doing okay?
She's doing excellent.
That's good. I'm sure even with all the, you know, excitement, I'm sure there's still a lot of stress and whatever, just,
It was, known the risks that would be undertaken, but well worth it.
Yeah. Well, it was nice to, see you. Just, I guess I'll, go back to the group and whatever. See if we can see where Andy is.
Yeah. Go find where Andy is. And
Alright.
with that, Leaf's gonna head back to the sort of guest rooms.
That sounded so ominous.
Yeah, I don't like his tone.
It
But
sounded like
I've been
threatening.
around while that conversation was happening. I don't know where Freesta walked off to, but she just walked off.
Roll me. We'll make this D100. If you are below 50, you'll have been in the house to have heard that. Over 50, you will be outside of the house.
3.
Yeah, you would have been able to hear that.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, roll an insight check.
Why 7? Why?
It's come
What
back to haunt us.
earth did I do to deserve a goddamn 7?
Everything.
On an insight check, no less.
Did Hunter's Bane apply?
This hunter's been apply. It doesn't even apply to insight checks. I just want to know for shits and giggles.
No.
Great.
It doesn't apply to insight checks. Of course it wouldn't apply.
Yeah, but you know, house rules.
With a
Does
7,
Ray see?
he just, perhaps a little tired still in his voice. Nothing terribly off.
Does Ray see?
I'd say Ray would see Freesta, yeah.
Right. Hey, Freesta.
What's up?
Do you want some food? People have just been handing me food. I don't know why.
Yep.
I don't think I can eat this all.
Just keep a hold of it and give it to Andy. She'll appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you think Tala would want like a muffin or bagel?
You could offer. Just keep something for Andy or she'll bite your hand off.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely keep something. All right.
So, Andy, you return, and you would notice that there is a figure out front that perhaps you didn't expect to see, but Beck is there in the little camp that your friends have made outside of your house.
Hi, brother. How's it going?
Oh, you are awake. Doing all right.
Mm-hmm. Need something?
Well, I assumed after yesterday you'd want me nearby.
Yeah, that's fair. And if, obviously, I'm just gonna say this though, if you could be at the noon meeting in some way, shape, or form, that would be lovely.
No, I'll just stand in probably the worst space for me outside of our house and not go to the elder meeting. I think that would, be just the right way to start this off. Yes, I'll be there.
See, I knew I got my snug from somewhere, and it wasn't Da, so.
He just gives a bit of a half smile, and it'd be about this point that Freesta and Ray can be exiting out of the house, reuniting with everybody out here.
Anybody want some food?
Ooh, yes, food.
Told you.
Before Andy can grab what is offered, Beck is going to pick up the muffin. And...
What? No, I will let him first.
No, I haven't had Mom's cooking in a lot longer than you. I deserve this muffin.
You deserve a punch in the face, but I will let you have it this time.
Have the muffin or the punch in the face? I
Yeah,
can't
Hear me
tell.
out. Why don't you have it?
Punch
Just
the
a thought.
muffin in the
Just a
face.
thought. Please don't get
No,
mad
no.
at me. I know important. Just.
It's the principle of the thing. I will go get my own muffin, like a grown person. I'll walk inside the house and go grab Another muffin.
Yeah, easily done. There's plenty of muffins.
Great. I will walk back out, still annoyed.
You should get 2 muffins just to one up him.
I will.
Agree.
Grabbing the second muffin is expected, but when you go for the third muffin, your mom just like swats your hand. Don't be greedy.
Just say.
Alright, I'll grab a different thing and go out.
Oh. I was gonna say like 3 so you can have 2, but just like the third one to hand it back.
No, I'm not that nice.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
the taunting, but then
You
the
are-
unexpected kindness
Yeah,
to throw him off a bit.
yeah. So the muffins are good, I'm assuming.
Oh
And
yeah.
I prestidigitation his muffin to make it taste like shit. What does that 2 mean?
I mean, he would know that you're doing it.
I know. I wait till he's on like his last bite, and before he does that, I cast prestidigitation on it, and it just tastes rotten. But like just as it's going in his mouth, I just like try and like tap it.
He just gives you like the look of, are you serious?
I wink at him.
Maybe now I'm starting to develop some issues.
As expected.
Yeah.
Do we not all have issues?
Yeah, maybe no one will notice back. Like, you have so many already that it'll just kind of fall into the natural. So,
You just going to take that?
I guess. I don't know.
If he has any sort of response, so far it's been buried, and maybe will be brought up at a later point.
Great. Okay, what time is it? Is it time for meeting, or do we have more awkward time to kill?
There's a few hours before the meeting. If there's any sort of preparations you want to
Yeah.
do, if not, time moves forward.
I don't think Andy would. I'm assuming Beck wouldn't want to stay at the house though, so maybe go somewhere else. But nah.
Yeah, Beck really is kind of antsy here. He seems to be half present for a lot of the conversations, just kind of watching to see any movement in the from the windows.
Hey, Freesta.
Mm-hmm.
You know that pin that you gave me?
The what and the what now?
The pin that like changes your looks?
Oh, yes.
Would you mind terribly if I lent it to my brother, who looks like he's gonna have an aneurysm?
If he says please.
Oh, okay. I like this. Yo, Beck, if you want to be less paranoid, I have this thing that will let you change your looks. Is it just a one-time deal?
No, it is, well, it's once per day, but you can use it for 6 hours rather than 1 hour, but it destroys the pin.
No, we don't do that. Okay, but yeah, it's a 1 per day thing. Okay.
Well, also, if you wanted to do, maybe you can ask Ray to borrow the head of disguise.
That is true.
Well, but he'd have to attune to it.
That's true.
I'm fine.
Although we don't-
I'll just
we have
keep
time.
my hood up and look. They already know that I'm here. I don't expect our brothers to really keep it a secret. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be okay with being here when I know that I am being hunted down for a reward.
Hey, fine. Don't take a pin of help.
But I left here on a bad note. I came back on a bad note. My life's a mess. It's fine.
those are all facts. But you know, the only thing you can change is like the next thing you do. So like, just saying. But
Yeah,
like
I
that's
could just, walk in there. Hey, Ma, hey, Da, I am back. Your, fragile son, one that broke everyone's hearts and ran away for an elf.
you could, and I'd be very proud of you for doing that.
I'm not doing that.
Fine, I won't be proud of you. Fine by me.
Look, why don't we just walk around the communities? That way we're at least on the move until the meeting happens.
Yeah, sounds good. And I know Tala, you had mentioned the caves. I think we should do that after the meeting, because I'm worried about stuff happening while we're at the caves. Personally,
This is your show, Andy. I do whatever you think is the right thing.
yeah. That okay. So we'll look at those. I wonder, like, because the ghosts mentioned like the whole like the rock and the root situation. So I wonder if they changed now that that's different. Anyway, not to elaborate on anything, but yeah. Oh, Beth, you don't know anything about Pagu, do you? That's related.
I don't.
Well, you'll maybe learn something about it later.
Okay. Has...
Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, go ahead. If you guys got something.
Go
are there
there.
any like shops around on our way? Like little like clothing shops maybe?
I don't think anything would fit us here.
Well, that, and I don't think
That's true.
it's like
It's not...
you would order clothes to be made kind of place.
Yeah, this is a lot of like bespoke or trade situation in this community. It's not like someone setting up a business to run a business, unless it's the tavern. And then even then, that's for locals. There's leniency.
We need to find a way to get those yoga pants.
No, that's fine. We really not necessary. I mean, Logan doesn't use them apparently, so it doesn't really matter.
How
He's
do you...
always ready to do yoga.
Lorcan just nearby looks up. Someone's talking about my yoga practices.
No, we're not.
No,
You can go back to
Logan,
whatever you were doing.
Logan, do you want to get matching yoga pants?
Why do you... What are yoga pants? Sorry, that's the wrong... Like, you have specific pants that you do yoga in.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah. Okay, let's not have Logan talk about yoga. Let's go to the meeting.
There is now an image in my head and I don't like it.
They should be like hot pink.
Oh no. God. As long as there are pants, I guess it maybe it's better.
I can't wait to get back and get some yoga pants.
So, you guys begin to walk around the community. For no particular reason, can I have everyone make for me perception checks?
Can no, never mind. Can Perry do one for funsies?
Sure.
Great.
I hate sevens.
Ray has the
No,
plus.
no. Is it based on hearing or smell?
It is not based on hearing or smell.
Okay, well, Perry would be useless, but that's okay. Oh, wow. A dirty 20 for Perry.
Harry on your shoulder seems interested in something off in the distance, Andy. His head kind of looking off, and as you walk, his eyes following something.
What do you see there, buddy?
Mm,
Or, yeah.
There's a strange cloud out there.
Strange what now? What?
Strange cloud. And he'll kind of send through your telepathic link a visual of what he's seeing. And you see that there is a plume of smoke in the sky, but no source.
uh, c- could I do like an insight or like an arcana check?
Yeah, go for it. Either of those would work.
Well, that'll be insight, of course. 26?
The smoke could be magical, or there could be an illusion covering its source.
What's beneath it?
Open plains and hillside.
Uh, is it like what direction from the tree? What direction is it? Relative.
That is a good question. It's about northeast.
So the caves are up there. Is that the only thing I know that's up there?
Just the only things of note would be the caves and everything.
Yeah. Hey, maybe let's go over there. Like point in that direction. Just for fun. Haven't been over there in a while.
How far is it until noon?
That's a good question.
You've got a few hours yet.
Oh yeah, lots of time. Maybe I guess like we had festivals in the grassy sides, hillside, so maybe we can go up there. I know back there's like hopefully no one up there. Probably deceiving him at that point, but
Why don't you, if you feel that you're rolling deception, can you roll that for me?
oh yeah, I'd love to. That fits so well. It's a 12. I did roll a. Oh no, that's a +7. Never mind.
Yeah. Vex's eyes narrow a little bit. He stays quiet and he stays with the group, but he does seem to be sort of measuring your words here, Andy.
Great. I just casually walking. I don't know why he's so suspicious. Gosh.
Well, let's just keep our self-aware that there are strange things in the hills. Even if it looks like someone's not out there, there could still be other things. Wild animals, evil entities, ghosts.
Yep. I think that's a great idea. Just on, the average general sense, cautiousness is a good thing.
I too will keep cautious. You hear the voice inside of your head say, Andy.
Do you know what's going on?
I do not, but I am curious.
Have you seen smoke in the sky without a source before?
No. Everything
Okay.
comes from something.
Right. Yep.
So,
Okay. Great.
as you all are walking towards this smoke in the distance, what are you doing, if anything? Are you approaching this cautiously? Are you doing any sort of preparations? How are you going about this?
Maybe a little bit cautiously. I'm assuming they would see this eventually.
I was going to say, are we aware or are we just walking thinking Andy just place still?
Well, so the only one who saw the smoke was Perry. And Perry told Andy. Andy, did you point out the smoke to anyone else?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's just nostalgia. Since Andy spoke of having these festivals in the plains over the caves. So you might ask questions about what those festivals could be.
So what
It's fine.
festivals were held in the community?
Oh, lots. I'm kind of looking at back. What we got like the feast days, and then like the wedding, like parties would be here, or if someone came home from a long business trip, we'd have those. Um, yeah, good times. Hmm.
That's fun. It's nice to see that the events are like people based rather than, random event based. It's always a person.
Yeah, I mean, well, we also have like the midsummer feast and like the midwinter feast, and we have those too. But like, there's like 4 a year, I think. Yeah.
So what was your favorite? What's making you want to go back and visit this, stretch of land?
Uh, well, I mean, the one that comes to mind immediately wasn't the fun one, but it was the one where we got in trouble. I'm looking at Beck. So I guess that's not a great memory, but all the other ones were fun.
I don't know if you remember this one, but it was one of the summer festivals, and Sev and Carrick got a hold of fireworks.
Yep, I do remember that.
Ooh.
That
Don't get
was
ideas, Ray.
Yeah.
an
What?
interesting experience. You would notice that the further away from the community, the more eased Beck seems. Not as tense, or still wary, still looking around, but definitely not so tightly strung, say.
Excellent. Good. Is the cloud still the same like thing? It's just there?
I mean, it moves the way that you would expect smoke to move, as you get closer.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to just be plastered in the sky. Um, and as you all get closer, you would actually all be able to start smelling the scent of smoke, like a fire.
As we're getting closer, Andy would start ritually casting detect magic. And just kind of go, I wonder if there's any of the old traces of magic out here. We used to cause a lot of issues, but usually there wasn't magic, but
What's that smell? The remnants of the
yeah.
fireworks?
If only memories were that powerful.
Or like food?
Bodies? No, what?
Huh?
Being sacrificed, I know.
Yeah.
What?
Or being food. Sacrifice for food. For all the food at the festivals.
We had really good food at the festivals. Yeah.
Festival foods, some of the stuff that I really miss when I'm on the road.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of all the sentimental stuff, and Beck, you seem to be opening up a lot now that we're outside of the community a little bit, but I still smell smoke, and I'm still a little bit concerned.
But it could be safe.
Yeah. Maybe with my detect magic, I could sense if there's anything odd going on for no reason.
So, detect magic.
Yep.
And how far does that go out?
30 feet.
You can see as you're sort of walking, getting kind of closer to the smoke. For a few minutes, nothing. And then one step, two step, and a wall of illusion magic.
And I okay. Um and it's gonna do like a full stop when she sees that and go, huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Could I do like an arcana check? Like, is it like really powerful? It seems like it's a huge thing.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a, we'll make this an arcana check.
15?
For the 15, based on what you're able to see with your spell, this is either a very powerful spell above your capabilities at your current level, or perhaps brought about by a device similar to your magic items.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then you just kind of go, oh, that's a lot of magic.
What now?
What?
If anyone wants to roll for me a perception check based on hearing, you are welcome to do so.
Not a 7.
No.
Just one off.
Tala with a 10, you would have heard Andy say that's a lot of magic. And Andy with a 21, you hear something near where that illusion is. Like someone moving, but it's because it's 30 feet away, it's hard to tell for sure.
Yeah, I'll say that. Oh my gosh, dang it. Can I? I'll use the ring of message. Be on your guard. There's someone there.
What is going on?
I don't
Well,
know.
before we can figure out what's going on,
No.
we have our next ad break. So, stick around with us. We'll be right back to continue our story. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. They're important to us here at Wildewitch.p. They help keep our games affordable. If you want to directly support us, you can do so through my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen. And in our chat room, donations unlock awesome perks for the entire community. There is a full list of the perks available at our Discord. But if you want a little sampling, they include special companions, double treasure, and new quests. So, stick tight. We'll see you guys real soon. All right, we're back. And there is a wall of illusion. And someone behind it, it seems.
Andy, what's
Yes.
going on?
Magic ahead. I'm using the ring of message.
To talk to who?
Anyone who's got the ring of message hears it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't we like standing right next to you?
Yes, you
Yeah,
are, but you
and
can't
she
hear it.
used the message ring to say, hey, someone's back there. Probably because she doesn't want whoever's back there to hear your conversation.
Don't you
So
still
to
need to
use it,
use
I
verbal
won't hold it
components
against
to
you.
use it?
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't you just
Messages verbal
Yeah.
components is a whisper, but it's only heard by the recipient. It's in the
Right.
spell.
So I'm gonna say in reply through message, what's going on?
The wall of magic ahead of us. I get bad vibes.
How do you know there's a wall of magic?
I
Why
told
are
you I
we
was going
here,
to detect
Andy?
magic. I wanted to come up and see stuff. There's a wall of magic and there's someone behind it, and I think we should be concerned.
You want me to dispel it?
I want you to get ready to fight something.
I'm gonna crimson right.
I'm gonna
Uh,
That's
make
my
sure my
dice.
sensor's in place. My staff is in hand.
can I do some mage armor?
Oh, good idea.
Cool, is there a verbal component to that?
Probably.
Probably. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
I mean,
You can. I just need to know. For reasons.
gonna die. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do
Okay.
it.
Oh, wait, we're gonna say hello, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and put the thing, mage armor on, because they're gonna hear us anyway.
Is it a combat?
I
What if
hope
they
so.
want a hug?
What if
To you,
it's
Ray.
just some wayward magic out there?
I make an arcana check to see if it's like I know if it's a spell, if it's like an ability coming from an item, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, if you want to make an arcana check, go for it.
Does Hunter's Bane apply? It's a 31 anyways, I don't
Your hunter's bane usually like nerfs that, so
um
I'll survive without it.
Hunter's Bane is only
Fae, fiends, and undead.
yeah, that doesn't include spells.
I don't know, it might be originating from some sort of Fae magic or undead magic. That's why I asked, Fae.
Yeah,
You only know the information, I don't.
It's specifically it's creatures that are you get this information. As you're looking over what has been pointed out to you, as you're kind of feeling the air, you do have a distance here, so it's hard to tell for sure. It's incredibly powerful for the fact that you are even about 30 feet away and able to pick up on the presence. So that either lends you to think that it is either an item that can host powerful magic, or it is a very high leveled spell. A master caster. With a what's your passive insight?
Ooh. That is a 10.
10. I mean, a master caster could be out here. Who knows? But you think that it could be either a very high level mage of some sort, or an item with the amount of because again you are still only 30 feet away, with the amount of arcana you're able to pick up on.
another cursed sword.
I don't know. It's either a very powerful magic item or a very powerful person that we don't want to piss off.
Right.
We sh-
Okay,
we
but
should ask.
let's go say hi, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
we should ask.
Alright. Walking through, kind of nod at Beck, and hopefully he saw like some kind of preparations we were doing and has gotten himself.
You would
Crap.
notice that he's still got his hood up. He hasn't taken that off. But underneath the cloak, that he has hands on hilts, either of daggers or short swords. So he's not overtly ready, but he does seem like poised to act in case he needs to.
What a pal. Okay. Walking through magic. Whatever.
Cool. So as you lead your friends confidently through the wall of arcane, immediately you see a camp that has been set up here. And the second thing that you
Oh.
see is a figure with a crossbow pointed at your group. Stop. Right there.
Do I recognize any of the people?
Well, you see only one figure, but you do recognize him. An elf that was in your village not terribly long ago. And you
Oh, hi.
hear, like, the full, like, exhale of breath from your brother and no inhale afterwards.
Oh, hi. Mr. Elf person. Say, could you not point a crossbow at my face? I appreciate it.
We'll see about that. What are you doing here?
I'm here to tell you your roof has a leak. It's visible from a ways away, and I don't think that's great for camouflage.
There's a mutterance of some elvish curses, and so you just decided to come investigate a strange cloud in the distance. Not very smart, I would think.
Yeah, I've told many people, patience is not my virtue, and enough shit is happening in my community that we do not need to add to the pile. So, could you kindly pack up and go back from whence you came? That would be great. Mm-hmm.
No,
Uh-huh. Why not?
because we have been doing research into the tree and have information that perhaps there could be some sort of release of a demonic entity.
Why would you think that in particular? That seems very specific.
Because since Beck here brought our attention to it, and this is like the
Who's
first
Beck?
time that you see this elf look towards a specific member of your party, and it is in fact your brother. We've been investigating it on our own, and one of our oracles has been able to decipher that it is in fact demonic, whatever is leaking out of it.
So what are you going to do about it?
There is perhaps the chance that there is a warlock in your community, someone working alongside the demonic entity to release it. I'm going to find whoever it is and stop them.
So you don't want to get rid of the demon from my community?
There is no way currently that we know of to remove it.
Alright, spitballing here. Just a thought. Could you not just destroy it?
It is entombed in the tree with no way to reach it.
Could you destroy the tree?
It is a theory. Unsure if destroying the tree would at the same time destroy the entity or merely release it, but if it is released, it then has a physical form that could be combated.
Great, okay. Could you do me a favor while you're here and in my space, which is rather irritating? Could you stop the bounty on Beck here? That would be great.
That is not something within my capability.
So you're just
guess the
around
medical-
the wind, the level.
I will not be alerting Syndicate of Beck's appearance here, if that will bring you any sort of ease.
Small bit. Okay, second question. Is it just you here?
I have a partner. She prefers the form of beasts and is getting a morning routine in. She was the one to burn some camp materials that created the obvious smoke.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, I guess. Okay. Well, answer me this then. Would you not act in the community for like a day? Well, preferably forever, but like, just like hold off for a bit.
Why doesn't he come with us to talk to the elders?
Let's not have this schmuck talk to the elders. No offense.
He doesn't say anything, but you can see that his lips purse. Why is there rain? We don't need rain.
I don't know, maybe we do.
I could use some rain.
We're not raining.
Yeah.
It's not raining out here. It's a nice sunny day.
I can't control weather.
Alright, Krista. I'll keep that in mind.
We need,
Patronize me.
Like,
we need rain for the depression.
What benefit do I have by waiting?
well, I'm sorely tempted to kick your ass now. But let's just say things might work in the Order's favor shortly. As much as that pains me to say it. But if not, if you're gonna meddle in my community again and steal more family members from me, making me go off and chase them and get shot at multiple times by your stupid Order members, I'd rather just kill you now. So that's my offer.
I didn't steal anyone. An opportunity was granted and taken.
Yes, you stole back from me. Just saying.
Keyword taken.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not have this discussion of semantics here. And Beck speaks for the first time since seeing Thurban again. What happened, happened. And what's happening it is a roll of the dice.
So, Thervin, you're gonna stick your long nose out of our community for a hot second? Could you do that?
Roll a persuasion check, Andy.
Right. Ooh, 26.
One day. I will give you one day before we move in.
To do what?
To handle
Yeah, could you clarify?
To handle the situation, as I've already said, I intend to find the warlock and make sure that the demonic entity is not released.
You
If
don't
the-
want to release it, so you just want to keep it.
For people who are so misguided about what we do, you are easy to paint us as a villain.
Well, you try to kill us is kind of,
Yeah. 3 times.
You meddle in things that are above what any mortal should. We are trying
Well,
to protect the realms. And if that means
Yeah.
containment, that means containment.
how would you contain it?
It is already contained. There is a warlock
Right.
trying to release it.
Okay, who's the warlock?
The Oracle could not... If we knew who the warlock was, I would not be here searching for them.
Okay, so here's my question. Why can't we help you to find the warlock?
I'm not helping this schmuck. No way in hell.
But if it's going to keep your community safe,
Nope. Not helping this guy. Mm-mm.
well, screw him then. We can still go after looking for this warlock, right?
I'm gonna elbow Tala in like the knee or whatever I can reach. We have our own plans, Tala. We're not
Okay.
helping this guy.
Okay.
The kind Sir Illusionist has agreed to give us a day, and if his word means anything at all, he will give us a day. Otherwise, we can come back and have more aggressive words.
Yes, go ahead. Come back. I invite you most generously.
Great.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
With our cord, please. On your way.
Yep. Don't let the mosquitoes get you.
He just kind of narrows his eyes at Andy.
Mosquitoes can be deadly.
They can be deadly. Yep. Have yourself a terrible day. I wish you the worst sleep possible. In my community.
Andy, Beck kind of just gives a bit of a warning look.
What?
Behave.
I will behave as soon as she gets his sorry ass off of my grass.
There's not much that we can do right now. Let's just be on our way.
There's not much that we can do right now that would be nice.
Beck will lean in, and very quietly, let's not pick unnecessary fights.
But I want to hit him back.
I understand.
I want to hurt him for what he did to you.
He didn't do anything to me.
Okay, hit what his friends did.
Let's go walk it off before the meeting.
Okay, fine. Ah,
Soon as we get away from in a decent distance, I'm gonna yell at the group, I need 15 minutes, and I'm gonna sit down and cast commune.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready, say.
Am I ever ready? What are your 3 questions?
Is there a warlock that is trying to release the entity?
You sit and ask this, and the ground beneath you feels sun-warmed in a way that is affirmative. Yes.
Is that warlock Leaf?
You watch as a small beetle seems to crawl over your fingers and for a moment pauses to look up at you. Yes. One more question.
Is Leaf's child a danger to the community?
As the bug flutters off, you lose sight of the creature and are filled with uncertainty.
Red was
I
right all
stand-
along with the Antichrist.
They're releasing the demon into the child.
I stand up.
Lexi get muted.
And I don't say anything. Are the group like all together?
Yeah, you're kind of all together here, at least from my understanding.
And are we anywhere near other people can actually hear us?
Unless there's anyone directly beneath you in the caves, you are likely unheard.
Are there any animals I don't recognize around?
Roll a perception check.
22.
You do not see any animals nearby.
I'm gonna turn to Andy. I go, Andy. I'm concerned.
Good. That elf will die a horrible death.
It's not about the elf.
Oh, sorry.
I am concerned that you're keeping things from us that actually can affect our safety.
Okay.
What was the real reason that you brought us over there?
Well, it was a festival ground. That's true.
But did it have to do with the thing that he said about the smoke?
There was smoke in the sky.
You didn't tell us that though.
I didn't see it.
Did Perry see it? Did the sword see it?
I don't know that Tala
Colin's
would
getting-
know that.
Colin's getting angry.
Oh no. Andy would put a hand on Tala's kneecap or whatever.
Step back.
Tala, I didn't know that there was danger there. If, like,
Thought
for
that was
example, like, I had no idea what was over there, which is why we went. And given
But
what I
you
saw,
didn't
I,
tell us.
I didn't have any reason to. I didn't see it
You didn't
because
tell
I didn't
us,
know what
though.
I saw. I didn't tell you. that's-
Andy, you are. I'm not the smartest person. I admit that. But you are talking around and saying things and not telling us everything. You're keeping secrets, which you've always kept secrets, and Freestar says it's okay for friends to keep secrets, but we're here to help you, and you're making me feel like that I'm not wanted. That
What?
we're
Tala,
here
no!
to-
I love you, and like I'll give you like a hug and like
No, I step back.
grip you. I will try and get you like into a hug.
I feel like you don't
Post
trust
hug.
me.
I
Or
do
you don't.
trust
It's
you.
not that I trust. It's like you don't. You don't think that I'm good enough to know these things.
You want to say anything else, silly? Can I say something?
What?
Tala, I trust you with my life, and I have on multiple occasions. You have saved my butt a lot. No offense, Beck, but you weren't there. Tala, you saved my butt a lot, and I trust you with my life, with Perry's life, with my community, and I couldn't have asked for a better friend or companion or someone to pick me up when I've been feeling down. And if my actions and behaviors have made you feel that way, I'm terribly sorry. That's not what I had any intention of doing. And yeah, I know my behaviors have not been conductive to friendship, potentially, but I have a good feeling that I will be able to work on that a lot after we get the meeting done with. And like, I'm still hugging you.
You
By
know,
the way.
this place is your home, and I know that I should respect it and do things the way that you think it should be done because it is your home, and you've been here much longer than I have, or Krista has, and everything. But I mean, if we're supposed to help you, I just wish you'd tell us more.
I know,
I
Tala.
just
I'm
talked to my
sorry.
god. There is a warlock that is trying to let the entity out. And it's your cousin, Leaf.
Great. Well,
And
we'll
I
see
think
him
the child
shortly.
is I think the child is involved some way, but we don't know in what way.
Yeah. Okay. Faye, Penny didn't give birth yet, right? As of when we left the burrow.
Penny has not yet given birth.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, Tala. Okay. The meeting will be really important, and we should go to that now. It's probably time. I hope it's time. We
Well,
gotta get a lot of stuff spoken about.
with the reveal that there is a warlock and his specific identity, we will pick up with the meeting beneath the lantern tree in our next episode. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I will see you all in our next stream. But until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord if you want to jump in a game yourself and keep up to date with all of our announcements. And if you want to catch us live, that's following us here on Twitch. Our VODs happen over on YouTube. As always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.